The global positive cases of COVID-19 have surpassed over 84 million, with the virus killing over 1 million people across the world. It is noteworthy to say that many people have also recovered from the virus amidst vaccines being administered to people in the UK, the US, Israel, and other countries. The second wave of the coronavirus, particularly in Lagos, Nigeria, calls for caution by everyone as the state government intensifies campaign on the use of face masks, regular hand washing, and observance of physical distancing in public places. That's the focus today on the program Community Feedback. My name is Alain Karim. Join me for details in a moment. Welcome back. Nigeria has over 90,000 confirmed positive cases of COVID-19. Lagos has over 31,000 confirmed cases of the 90,000 positive cases in Nigeria. To flatten the curve, the Lagos state government has made it mandatory for everyone to wear face masks in public places, urge residents to observe social and physical distancing, as well as maintaining good personal hygiene. The state government says continuous disregard of the COVID-19 protocols will increase the spread of coronavirus pandemic in the state, unless everyone masks up. Our correspondent brings you more details in this report.
Across the world, countries are locking down again to curtail the devastating spread of COVID-19 as the battle against a second wave of the deadly virus intensifies. Global positive cases of COVID-19 has risen astronomically, with casualties including high-profile individuals and ordinary citizens. People wake up to daily spikes of the disease, which is affecting millions of homes, jobs, and economies.
It's a very preventable illness, and I think people should take that step. People in isolation centers now are gasping for oxygen. It's very hard for us to even find enough oxygen across the state to be able to provide for them. And no matter how much space we provide or even whatever care we provide, I'm sure none of you really wants to be in a treatment center needing to be ventilated or anything like that. So please take the precautions you need to take. Don't go out unless you have to. People are working from home everywhere now. Please do so as much as you can. Wear your mask when you are out to a place that you must be out. Keep the social distancing rules. Wash your hands all the time. Everything time you touch something, go and wash your hand and keep your sanitizer with you. These are real issues. Please, it is important to be safe.
The government has raised an alarm on a second wave of COVID-19, stepped up its campaign on compulsory use of face masks in public spaces, observance of physical distancing and personal hygiene or regular hand washing to curb the new wave in town.
This is the response of the Ministry of Information and Strategy to the marching orders of Mr. Governor that we should step up the advocacy and the enlightenment campaign against this second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. We need to ensure that all the nooks and crannies of Lagos State, they get to hear the message that they need to take personal responsibility, because the spate and then the rise in the COVID infection is alarming, and all our centers, they are getting filled up. People are going on oxygen. And when people now say that they don't believe that there is COVID-19, you've had experiences of people who have survived, so it's not a death sentence. If you report early, immediately you have the symptoms, make sure that you go for the test so that you can be treated. But if you wait and you feel that it is malaria, it is fever, or it is something else, delay can be very dangerous. And that is why the Ministry of Information and Strategy is taking this campaign to all the nooks and crannies of the state. Why we have gotten this is to ensure that they are able to penetrate all our localities. So they'll be taking the message in the next 2 weeks now. You will find all these with the handbills, with the messages, with the posters, so that all of us, we must take personal responsibility. COVID-19 is very real, and it is now killing. This second wave is getting serious. So all of us must take personal responsibility. It is the message of the state government to all the residents of Lagos.
In addressing this negative trend, the state government has assured that the Infectious Diseases Hospital in Yaba will remain open to patients for free testing, while other isolation centers remain open for those who display symptoms of COVID-19, including high fever, difficulty in breathing, and cough.
These are not easy moments. These are indeed very difficult times for all of us. And I can tell you that the decisions we are making are no easy decisions. But we've said to you that we'll be very transparent and be very sincere at all times with all of the decisions we're making. But we believe that these are attempts for each and every one of us to be able to end this pandemic as soon as possible.
Testing is also ongoing for travelers and those seeking to know their status at private facilities. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu noted sadly that every local government is witnessing confirmed increase in number of positive cases of the disease, adding that as at December 2020, out of 197,000 tests conducted in Lagos, 26,000 tested positive.
Personal responsibility is now more important than ever before, not only for our own self-protection, but also for the protection of our loved ones and other people that are around us. The mask usage is mandatory at public places. We are also asking officers and businesses and commercial premises to refuse entry to any persons who is not wearing their face mask. And in line with the Presidential Task Force directive on no mask, no entry, no mask, no service, enforcement agencies will, from the coming days and week, charge defaulters to court as the period of grace is over.
In order to address the negative impact in local communities, public awareness and sensitization on the pandemic has increased, with jingles played in local languages for the people at the grassroots on radio and television. News items and other community-based programs feature mention on the need to abide by the COVID-19 protocols. The government assured that supplies and consumables will continue to be provided at the isolation centers for accessible and quality healthcare services. The state government has, however, warned residents not to patronize unaccredited hospitals for their testing, while any person or faculty caught in an unwholesome act of producing fake testing results will be prosecuted, while such hospitals will be shut down.
The Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, has implored residents that flattening the curve of the second wave of the virus is very important as the fight against COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, let's find out from the people on the street of Lagos how they are adhering to the non-pharmaceutical preventive measures of COVID-19. Please stay with us.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tí ó mú wa ìlà 2020 la nípa ọ̀rọ̀ coronavirus. A fẹ́ kí ìjọba wa tún ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nípa àwọn ọmọ school ààbò tó níye kó bá fún àwọn ọmọ school kó má ṣe ní ogun coronavirus yìí tó wọ́n láwọn ọmọ máa wọlé náà di 18 kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn kó bá wá fún wọn ní ààbò tó níye tó dáa kí ìtọ́jú wà fáwọn ọmọ wa kó sì bá wa lọ sí school tó ní àtúnṣe kó bá wa ṣe gbogbo environment school àwọn ọmọ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ wà wẹ́ òkè àfẹ́ wàhálà àfẹ́ ìlú kó bá wa fi ààbò tó dáa sẹ́yìn ìlú wa kí gbogbo wa ká wà secure àwọn gbogbo wàhálà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àfẹ́ nílùú. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba Sanwó-Olú Ọlọ́run bá wa dá ilé àtọ̀nà wọn Ọlọ́run bá wa tún wọn ṣe ẹ ṣé gan.
Yes, what I need to advise Lagosians to always wear their mask whenever they're going out to avoid the spread of COVID-19. But it will be necessary for us to do that to avoid this COVID-19 something. If any place you are, you have to maintain social distances to avoid any spread of COVID-19. That's all what I can say.
Divergent views there. While the UK, US, Israel and other countries are vaccinating their citizens amidst lockdown to prevent further spread of coronavirus pandemic, Lagos residents should note that the vaccine is not yet available in Africa nor Nigeria. So we need to comply with the state government on the directive on the mandatory use of face masks, observing physical distancing and hand washing in public places to reduce the spread of coronavirus in Lagos State. next is our segment on Governor Sanwo-Olu on Mabu. Our final thought on the program today is for everyone to join hands with the state government in reducing the rapid spread of coronavirus pandemic in Lagos State by staying safe through the use of a face mask, regular washing of hands under running water, and using alcohol-based hand sanitizer. And also observe physical distancing while in public. That's the only way to keep COVID-19 under control. My name is Olayinka Rahim. Bye for now.
This is Lagos, you know we like it. This is Lagos, you know we love it. This is Lagos.